Today's video is powered by Ghost. OG flavor. It's not bad. If you guys are into energy drinks, hopefully I'm not like too close to the camera. If you guys are into energy drinks, it tastes like the white gummy bear from Rain, but with like a sour component to it. It's pretty good though. We're gonna be talking about something a little different today. We're actually gonna be talking about tires. So I made a post the other day on Facebook asking like what other tires people would recommend, because I'm always running Panaracer HP 406s on all my freestyle bikes, except like the dynos or GTs where I run the GT freestyle tire on there. So a lot of people actually gave me a lot of different recommendations. I got Frequency G's, I got Heresies, I got Panaracers, I got Kendas, I got I forget, but there's a big variety out there, right? But I want to talk about these today, where I think they are the best, but at the same time, the worst. So these are Kenda's K55s. These are a gum wall tire, which means they're slightly heavier. They used to be skin walls. I don't know what happened. I don't know what Kenda decided to do, but they got rid of the skin walls and they are all now gum walls. So the first thing I really like about these tires, hopefully the camera's getting that, is the pattern. The pattern on these tires, I know it's a little bit on the shade, but the pattern on these tires is really fucking smooth, like stupid smooth, where I think it's probably the best pattern out there. I have ran Kendas before in the past when I first started getting into freestyle. There's a reason why I didn't run them anymore and got into Panaracers. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So the K55s are really, really, really fucking smooth rolling tire. But I've noticed either the material that Kenda uses or just this pattern or whatever in general, they wear out really fast. On top of that, the next bad thing is the camera's probably not gonna get that, but somewhere along here, maybe I'll zoom in later. Look right there, maximum recommended inflation pressure, 40 psi. Now for those of you who freestyle, even somewhat, 40 psi is ridiculously low, like stupid low. I don't know how I used to do it on these, but anyways, I switched over to Panaracers, the HP 406, because I think they go up to like 85 or 90 psi, some shit like that, correct me if I'm wrong. But they also roll really fucking smooth, and I've noticed that I think they last a little longer. So that's why I switched over to those tires. I ran out of my old tires. I got a fucking hole in them. The tire basically had a cut from whatever it is I ran over, so the tires were screwed. I put on some old Panaracers on this bike, and they were old enough to where I noticed after one freestyle session I was missing chunks of tire, to where I was actually able to see the wire underneath, or the skin underneath the tires. So I put these on because they've been sitting around, and they're also inexpensive. I forgot to mention that they're inexpensive. I think they were like what, 20 bucks a tire, 25 bucks a tire, some shit like that. You know, not super expensive compared to the Panaracer HP 406s, which are like 35 bucks a tire, 37. It really depends on where you order them from. But I had these laying around and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna put them on, I'm gonna try them on again. And yesterday when I was riding them around, they felt fucking great, because I haven't ridden this pattern in a long time. They felt fucking great. And I remind you, I put these on yesterday and I pumped air in these yesterday. I'm back out here today. Before I left the house, I checked the pressure in here. Tell me why my front tire, I loaded it up to 42. I know it says 40, but I said, fuck it, give me an extra 2 psi. I hook up today, tell me why it says 33. My back tire, I put that one I think to like 42 and a half or 43. Today, I hook up, tell me why it says 28 and a half. That's ridiculous. I don't know if it's because these tires leak. I don't know if it's the caps. Maybe I know you lose psi every time you session because you're putting pressure on the tire. That's going to squeeze out a little bit of air, I'm assuming. So yeah, but that was pretty ridiculous, like to lose that much air. Aside from that, here is a positive note. This exact same pattern, Panaracer makes them. but I think it's like $80 for the set. So you're basically paying $40 a tire. Is it worth it? Probably. I haven't tried them yet. I think I still have them like in the package at home from like the Redline that I built the other day, and I just haven't ridden those tires because these are what I had immediately with me. I think those are like somewhere in the garage I didn't look from that day. But yeah, I just put these on. But I think I'm gonna switch over to the Panaracer ones and see how that is. It's the exact same pattern, it's just Panaracer makes them. And I think they're a skin wall as well. I could be wrong, I'd have to go back and check. But anyways, we're talking about the Kendas today. I am gonna do some freestyling. And maybe you guys will see like how much tire pressure actually makes a difference. And you guys are gonna see, I don't know if you guys can see that on the tire, how much like how flat it's looking, but they roll really good, but you can really feel the resistance on the tire because it's just squishy. But we're gonna do a few tricks and yeah. Look at the front tire. Mad squish. Ridiculous. Oh. Let's keep going. I think we're out of frame. And that's pretty dope, right? Slider to bar spin to back fucking peg wheelie, backwards peg wheelie, whatever. Oh. What's up, Eddie? Cool thing about these tires, you get a lot more bounce off of that 40 psi on those front wheel hops. But like almost everything else that involves rolling, it's fucking like, it's just a lot more difficult. Because obviously you want more pressure to roll easier. Stiffer tire rolls easier. Whereas the lower pressure tire, you get more traction. Cool. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it does feel a little tougher to do tricks on lower PSI tires. But let's just keep fucking around. I'm basically just doing like the shit I always do. I do practice other tricks here and there. It's just I like to put them on camera when I'm a lot closer to them. Yeah, let's keep going. Smile when you fall. Your session will be a lot better and you won't get mad at yourself like when you do when you usually get angry. Let's make some more fun. What the fuck? See, like that trick. Today, for whatever reason, it's just not coming out. It's a backside walk around, I think it's what it's called or whatever. It's not coming out today. But I was fucking like halfway there the other day, so it's just one of those days where some tricks click and some tricks don't. And apparently that's just one of those tricks that don't click today. Let's keep going. You guys see the fucking bounce on that? I'm telling you, man, 40 psi. Disappointed with that. Peace.